Alright, we're done with that. I'm about ready to go. I was so ready today and totally didn't forget to turn my computer on until a few minutes ago. What? That'd be crazy. Also, there's no water in my house, so throat's gonna hurt by the end of this stream. Don't will be joining shortly, I assume. One assumes it's going to be shorter today. Stemmy's got something else to do, I think. I don't know. But I'm also tired, so it works out. Kind of works out, yeah, see? By no water, I mean no water. I mean that there's been a bit of a blockage or whatever you want to call it on the road nearby, just the main road, and we all have no water. So yeah. Luckily, because it's quarantine times, my mother has bought like 8 to 9 cartons of juice instead of the normal number of like 1. So it's cool. It's fine. It's so good. It's so good. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do it. And I don't drink much water anymore. I drink a lot of juice because it's better for me and because I like it. The sugar's not better for me. I'm going to freaking get diabetes. But you know, I'm getting distracted by juice. What was happening? Oh, I'm going to have to do a K voice until I always sound like an old man, Wolfie, until Tempe gets here, which will be shortly. Oh, chased out. Wait, what's my Edgeworth voice? Hold on. Right, there we go. Chased out like a pair of peasants. Yes, that's my key phrase to get back into the Edgeworth voice. It's just right. Or ergo. Ergo works as well. Oh no. Here it is. Yeah, it is kind of just contempt. Mr. Edgeworth! There, that'll do. Yes, okay. There's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is? You really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll buy it. What shouldn't a thief steal? A life. Me and Debbie had a discussion after the stream about how we'd have much preferred if Gumshoe was with us and not Kay, because my god, or Francisca, either's fine. But like, it's just like, she hasn't proved herself to me yet. I'm willing to be open-minded about if she gets better, but so far she's just been Maya with less likable qualities. A life, it's too heavy a burden on your soul to get away with forever. Oh, fucking hell. Good start, isn't it? Good start. Good start. That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter what we may try, murder is one crime that can never truly be hidden. Oh, Demby's ready. Click. Click. Is that good?
Yes.
Cool. Woo! Don't worry, you've missed nothing. All I talked about is the fact I don't have water in my house today and my contempt for Kay. Yeah, there's been a pipe blockage or something.
Well, that's really unfortunate. I have a big glass of water right by me and I just took a shower, so that feels pretty good.
Wow, okay. Jeez.
To live in a first world country.
I live in a first world country. How dare you? How frickin' dare you?
TV.
Whose line is it? Did I do that? I don't know. And I intend to prove that by my own hands when I apprehend the murderer myself.
Alright! And I'm gonna work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go.
I never
I don't have
asked
voices in
you
me
to.
today. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just Kay.
I know.
I still never
You're right.
said she could be my assistant. I just said that. I'm just going to drop the issue. Because that would have us actually have to explain why she's here. First thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder. Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. I need to sit up. There we go. Mr. Edgeworth! Here he comes. Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium! Hurry, sir! This is supposed to be hush-hush, but they found a witness at the stadium. A witness?
It's gonna be another creepy badger.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, I didn't say that. Sorry.
I was leaving the voice to you because I got
Oh, my bad. You! What do we tell you about leaving your assigned post?
I'll see if I can turn Dempy up some way if she's quiet. Hold on. Here we go. All the way up. Ah! The jig is up! I turned you up, don't worry. Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, sir. Go get him! He's still got his hand up like the pointy finger. The bastard.
Those detectives sure look like they're enjoying themselves!
Oh, that's much better.
Yay.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet the witness. This witness, that witness, the other witness. What's that fucking guy doing just pointing?
Look at the weirdos in this park.
Look at that fucking weirdo with a cravat.
The costumes are amazing. Like, hey.
I thought there was a witness here.
Yeah, I don't see anyone. Mr. Edgeworth.
Who the
Oh, God.
Oh my god!
Who's this? Oh!
It's Emma!
It's the girl!
Someone
Long
actually,
time no see.
someone actually likable, and maybe spoilers for
Oh,
Apollo
look
Justice.
at her pin.
I love it. Look at her! Look at her! Look
It's
at
on
her hat.
Phoenix's hat.
I love how it's like Kay's here. We're like, fuck off.
I hope she kind of just takes her by the forehead and shoves her aside and assumes her place in the story.
You are Miss Emma Skye, correct? I wonder. Oh god, the game had a little
Yes.
freak out. I wonder if
did
this
it.
is set after or before Apollo Justice.
I feel like she looks older.
Well,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
she's
I think this is
definitely
before.
yeah.
Because Apollo Justice, Edgeworth
'Cause-
has glasses, I
Yeah,
think.
well, of course. She already knows them from the police chief case. This is which I'll now explain. This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Skye. 2 years ago,
What
we
a
stood.
sweet Lana.
I know, right? Sweet gay Lana.
Uh,
In the same courtroom together as witness and prosecutor. She looks so much better in this than she looks in
yeah, for sure.
her design in
I would probably
the trilogy.
wear
Is
that.
not
Like, not the whole thing. I am the best.
the belt, the sort of like the trousered look with the
Mhm.
lab coat. It's good, and the
That's
hat's
my
kind
shit.
but I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics.
Go to study forensics. I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course I do. How have you been? You look in good spirits. You're immediately more likable than my actual sidekick. Are you still studying abroad?
Bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. Bored
Ah,
of
good.
delivery.
None of that stupid mystic shit.
I've been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist.
Ah, I love her.
Look at my hands.
She's great.
But it's spring break now, so I'm here to party.
Oh. You've certainly grown up.
I've got a flask!
Oh. Wait, where'd she
No,
go?
don't leave me.
Oh, there
Oh,
she is.
thank God.
Don't you dare stop talking to us, Kay. I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years. It's almost like you were a child.
Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. I'm going to be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see. Dude, in Apollo Justice, she's really bitter and jaded because she couldn't fucking make it.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Now I must do 2 voices. Fuck.
Yeah.
You seem to know
see how
Mr.
it
Edgeworth
is.
really well. Are you 2 acquaintances? Lovers? Who's that bitch, Miles?
Are you trying to steal my spot as apprentice? Assistant? Or whatever.
The audience wishes.
Yeah.
By audience, I mean players.
By players, you mean us.
Yeah, I'm no player. Forgot to introduce myself. I'm Emma Sky. Nice to meet you. I'm studying abroad now to be a forensic scientist. How about you?
I'm a
Nothing
criminal.
said. I'm a criminal. Let's keep fighting. Who cares? I'm training to become an unstoppable great thief. That's realistic. A great thief.
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. Then
Jeez.
we'd actually have to justify it. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
You bet we do.
That was unnecessary. So why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so we could party together.
That doesn't sound
You seem like
me.
you'd be fun. I'd really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I just miss you.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
Through the power of science, naturally. Never underestimate what science can do for you. And I'm your stalker!
Look at the reflection in her glasses.
That's cute.
I love it.
I use these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you.
That's actually stalking.
Good thing I'm not a murderer, huh?
That
This set is the
fortunate.
greatest. So wonderfully scientific.
I can't wait to see how you succeed as a scientist.
You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine a special light on it... Zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube.
So it's like luminol, but for footprints.
That's what I just said. It's almost like magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than this very moment. Oh, you're such a prick. Emma, I'd like to ask you about what I witnessed, what you witnessed. I know what I witnessed.
What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Detective Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me.
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth needs...
Oh,
No,
sorry.
you do it. You do an impression
No.
of Gumshoe.
I'm not gonna try that right now.
Mr. Edgeworth needs your scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said. What was the man thinking, or rather not thinking?
Let me guess, there's been a murder, right?
So, have we just been given another sidekick?
I mean, I don't know, I guess she's maybe a witness.
Yes, unfortunately. I don't understand. There's a sudden glint in her eyes, because, like, we were just introduced to Kay.
I know.
But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? Alright,
Well,
see ya, Emma. Fucking bye.
Later, I guess.
Laters.
Did Apollo Justice get released before this game?
I believe so.
Maybe that's why.
I assume this is another Badgermobile. This must be the girl Badger's one, because it's got a bow on it.
Oh, what gave it away, idiot? Yeah, but it's a different color than the Blue Badger's car.
I wasn't saying that in character.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's cool. Yes, this is the retina searing pink model. What's off in that off in the distance? Yeah, you're right.
Hey, it's the Pink Badger! Badger, get! That's my quirk!
Badger, mushroom.
Quirk.
I'm sorry. Just what does she see in these silly things? Well, I have to do this one.
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you by chance the witness I've been searching for?
Oh, wait.
Sorry, but I don't speak badges down, so what am I waiting for?
Oh, no. I think I know who's under there.
Who do you think is under there? Is it Larry?
I think it might be Lotta.
It could also be Lotta. So this isn't doing anything. Oh! Oh, no!
I can't do an old lady voice.
I'll do it. Ah, I can't... I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's just give it a go. Let's do it. I can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore. Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Oh, that's right.
No. Why here? Why here? Why now? Why? Why, God?
Look at her.
I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief. Edgy, I'm not doing that. I just can't. Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really? I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. I hate this. But you couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey, could you? Ah! I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm going to treat her. What am I doing? Oh.
It's okay, Chubb.
Oh, thank God. I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
He got kidnapped and he was still just like, oh, that's a bummer.
For Edgeworth, there's a lot worse that can happen.
To Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger.
You could say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie.
Being unusually nice to this. You know what, maybe it's because she's working in a theme park and that's part of her job.
Yeah, I think so. She may look
so she's not being a bitch.
Yeah, for once. And Edgeworth is here. But I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman. My name is Wendy Oldbag, the weakest pun of all. But you can call me Wendy or Granny or whatever suits your fancy.
Nice to meet you, Miss Oldbag. I'm Kay Faraday. I'm a thief, a big-time criminal. That's my name. Here's my social security, my street address, and $10.
It would be a shame if someone were to steal something from me. What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you? There she is.
Yeesh, I was just trying to be polite.
Oh, God. Weren't you a security guard at one of those Gatewater hotels last time we met? I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill in where there aren't enough hands, if you know what I'm saying, Edgeworth. But enough about me, Edgeworth.
Under my costume.
I'm thoroughly dejected.
There's not enough hands there.
Jesus. That was an image I did.
So much.
I finally get the chance to see you again, and you are talking to 2 young girls. Well, other thing, do you know that there was this thing on the radio the other day? Said something about the juice. What?
You seem to attract all sort of interesting anti-Semites, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes, I do seem to have that crowd down. Okay, please, I'm begging you, by all means, do not provoke her any further.
Wolfie, her name is Wendy Oldbag.
And she's a bin.
She is into Edgeworth, and she's a huge bitch.
Yeah.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness. Ugh, she's gonna...
Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep doing this. Honestly, I hope she isn't. Yeah, me and you both, Edgeworth. But I don't think fate is going to be so kind today. See, Edgeworth is like us.
He's
I saw what happened. I even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that? You're always incorrect.
She works at the theme park right now, Wolfie, but she's a recurring character. She first shows up as a celebrity-worshipping security guard on a film set.
And then she shows
is
up
an
as
unhelpful bitch.
Yeah.
So it's true! She is the witness!
I can see why people say this is the worst case.
Yeah.
I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag. Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. The moment of the murder. Yes, I'm getting through her dialogue as quickly as possible. You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me. And he's like, shut up, shut up.
Okay, shut up,
You
shut
don't
up.
need her.
Just tries to smother her with a pillow. Shut up, shut up.
He yanks her scarf up over her face.
You're grasping my ass. Oh, fuck.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Alright.
I
came to the stadium to a short break. As I was resting, I happened to glance over the scene. I saw two men in the area. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and a person who was shot on the ground. It was a terrifying experience, let me tell you. Okay.
Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes. I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. I'm going to tap my finger in anger. Thanks, Edgeworth, for selling me out.
Look on his face.
Yeah, it really is, unfortunately. What is that unfortunately you talked about?
Well, moving on. Let's see what we can find out from this little old lady.
God, okay. Let's just try to find what we need as quickly as we can. Short break, resting, glance to see two men. Suddenly there was a loud gunshot.
Well, did you see what they look like?
Yeah, that's a good shout. Press. You saw two men. Can you describe them for me? They look like your average Joes, completely uninteresting and not worth falling over. I'm telling you, they were so boring, I don't even... For fuck's sake. But did they have any special features, anything you can recall? Oh my, don't tell me you're jealous. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm always jealous of men.
Right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth.
It's men. They get me worked up. I'm not worked up over anyone.
Girls, what's my weakness?
It's alright. Those two were just foals compared to a stallion like you. Do
you want me to take over?
No, it's cool. I can do it.
Okay.
I thought so little of them. Because you've already got to do Kay and Emma.
Yeah, but I didn't really try with Emma. Let's be real.
I mean, it was distinct enough.
It was bad, is what it was.
Yeah, it's fine. You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place. Absolutely. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired. God, this is just the K interrupts hour, isn't it?
I mean, really.
She's just like,
for fuck's sake, I'm fucking this. Here we go. You didn't try to go help the person that got shot? Are you some kind of monster?
Yes! But I took it off as soon as I could to find someone who could help. Two men. One bullet. It's all consistent with what we found on the body.
The body?
Sadly, there wasn't exactly new information in your testimony. Well, if I saw the guy again, I'm sure I could identify him. I mean, how do you expect me to remember a thing without jogging my memory?
Centered, aren't we?
She is kind of sarky, I'll give her that. That's something she has. While it was somewhat useful, her testimony also presents us with a new problem. Oh, thank God, we're out! Yes?
So, this new problem...
What is that giant grin on your face for?
Do you want me to show you something really nice?
Okay, I doubt anything you could show me would be nice.
Zzz.
No, thank you.
Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're going to like.
Unless it's Phoenix, right?
Phoenix. It's your boyfriend, right?
Wow, well done. Give me 5 minutes.
Freaking out.
What is that gadget you're holding?
What you see before you is the secret weapon of a great thief.
Ah, I should have known. It would be worthless.
Oh, don't be like that.
That was so just dirt. I love it.
What the fuck? What do you think now?
I don't even know what to think. What is it doing? It's projecting something in the air.
It's great at raves. I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Oh my god, is this where he wakes up and realizes he's been in the Matrix the whole time?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just letting this keep going.
I'm about a third of the way there.
She just keeps pressing it, and there's a beep, beep, beep every time.
The buttons are all just like jelly beans. It's a toy phone.
Yeah. If I press this, it makes a sound.
Edgeworth, you try.
I think I need to commit this woman. Alright.
Once I'm done, I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. In broad daylight. Oh, here we go. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares take wing, when alone remains all seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood.
What the fuck? Is this a new mechanic being put into the game in the third case?
What am I looking at?
This is like
This is a little stupid.
This is like some Batman detective mode stuff. What is this?
This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into the Little Thief. Also the name of you know what, never mind.
I'm baffled right now.
I'm baffled too. Like, this is silly even for Phoenix Wright.
Yeah. Little Thief, I dare say I think you're talking... Oh, hold on.
They should have called it Little John. That would have been cute.
I got my water back.
Oh, good.
Little Thief, I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. I'll just tell you this openly, but I suppose if I used it like this...
Edgeworth is in the middle of drawing up her arrest warrant.
Let's see. Miss Goldbag said that the two men were facing each other.
Just so everyone knows, every second she presses that thing, it makes a beep. Yeah, legit.
And then a gunshot rang out and the victim fell to the ground. Pop, pop.
Yeah, like a murder. So with this we can inspect the crime as it was in the past.
See? So, what do you think?
I think this mechanic is overcomplicated.
I think this is illegal.
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yaga.
Indeed, the Yadagaras.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information or if something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness. I've never used it for anything else, I swear.
You got it! You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth!
Right
And
now.
then there's like a hologram of Tom Cruise titled My Boyfriend. He's like, ah!
That's private! This is the folder.
I don't know what that is! I got hacked! I don't know why I picked Tom Cruise.
Well, that is a bit of an odd choice. This simulation is a recreation of that witness testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in the simulation the way you always do.
I'll get right into this simulation.
Anything. You can even present evidence when you find a contradiction.
How good is this at generating figures?
The fucking best.
That lag from earlier, I've been thinking
like,
a few things.
He's like, so there's this man called Phoenix Wright.
This is right. He's got some spiky hair, blue suit.
It has to be blue.
Yeah.
And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so you just let me know, okay?
Here we go.
For once we were
weird.
Oh dear, I wish I ate something before I sat down.
You can go get something, I don't mind.
Well, I don't want to eat it on camera, and I'm a really slow eater.
Oh, okay. It's the silhouette of the killer with his gun. Okay,
also, the only thing I want right now is a single tortilla, and I need to resist the urge to just eat that.
Okay, could you recreate a single tortilla for me? Recreate the face of the killer.
Well, I can't exactly input what we don't know into Little Thief.
She has a point.
Stupid. It's like every computer.
According to the testimony, the victim fell here on the ground.
That's right, but...
Yes, his butt. It's flat.
Pretty shad.
Make it better. But if
she has like a little slider like in The Sims, and it's just like... Oh!
Much better. But if that's the case, we've already found our first contradiction, have we?
Huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be hit the murder weapon.
Hmm.
Oh,
A body?
No, the body's
back, right? We got moved.
The body's on the screen. It got moved by the Badgermobile. I don't remember what was going on.
Was that on him?
Maybe you're right. Maybe it's in the notes. There's probably something in there that's missing. Why did I go around this way? That was the longest. Okay, yeah. This is a contradiction.
Oh, it is? Is something wrong with my recreation?
Everything.
Oh.
Something specific should be here.
Rude.
If you just needlessly rude to Kay. If you think back,
needless.
Yeah, I suppose so. How did we deduce that the other crime scene was not the real one?
Every time she opens her mouth, he just gives like a really preemptive as she's talking. I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Oh, that is a good point, actually. Right. The fact that there's no blood here causes doubt on the witness testimony. Oh, God. How can you doubt me like that? Are you calling me a liar? Yes.
We ain't calling you a truther.
Nice.
It's not mine.
I know it's not your. I know what it's from. Right, where's the door hole? I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down. She's lied.
You know,
at least 3 times in
think
court.
she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth. I think she's a moron.
Yes, well, I suppose it takes one to know one.
Hey.
In that case, maybe there's another explanation for the distinct lack of blood.
Why you say no blood?
What the fuck is up with this game?
Get it together.
Oops. I think we need more logic.
Yeah.
Can we talk to...
Are we trapped here?
Yes.
Oh.
Hey, Emma.
This is amazing. Just feel the power of science. Feel it.
Isn't she so much better than Kay?
Yeah.
I mean, she's not the greatest character. I mean, she's Maya Light.
She's right.
Yeah.
No, Maya.
I can examine this. It looks like they broke the stage down. A stage was packed up. Oh, that's logic. Guess this means they're done for the day. Or maybe it's because a different show is scheduled for tomorrow.
She was even hanging her head like, oh, that's fine. You just read my line. I keep thinking that car is a snack truck. I'm really hungry.
Oh my god. Can't go there.
They're trapped in the globe of the projection.
You've trapped me in your thief machine.
Emma! Oh no, shit. Talking to Kay, I forgot.
Truly, you're.
I was just hoping it would be Emma.
Truly, you're not the one who feels
He's like, Emma, let me out. Fuck! I said Emma again. She's like, I kind of don't know how to shut it down.
Truly, you're not the only one who does not feel whole. Maybe I can talk to
Oldbag. And live here forever.
What is this? Some sort of new attraction? I'm not even giving her the dignity of her line. Hold on, let's see. Maybe these things do relate. Kidnapper. Why is there no blood?
What did the kidnapper do, maybe?
I suppose. Is it not possible that the victim was wearing a costume?
So you really think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume there is a very good chance that he was. Could have just said yes!
I know.
And that if he was shot while he was inside one of the stolen costumes.
Then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground!
Precisely. Now, if only we could... if only we could prove the victim was wearing a costume. We have.
You'd think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints.
We have.
But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around.
Ah, footprints. If only there was someone who knew how to find footprints in this scene.
I mean, really.
I guess we're just stuck here.
I guess we could talk to her, because it'll probably be like footprints.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic. I know Emma's talking about footprints. That's how she found Edgeworth.
Blah, 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 science!
See? Blah, 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 science. Emma summed up in one sentence. Emma, about the method you were talking about for finding footprints.
Finally, my expert knowledge in forensics is needed. And these sweet shades.
Well, can you detect and trace evidence, even partial footprints?
Leave it to me. My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything.
She's cool. Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in the air. I think it's cool.
Oh, there's someone who looks just like her in Final Fantasy VII Remake and also has a stupid hat, but she is a billion million times worse.
Uh-huh.
It's like Yuffie, but way dumber.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Stand back now and witness the power of science at work.
That's K.
Crystal math. Here you go.
Oh, she's turning it off, I think. Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Hey, I found something. Look, right there.
I don't see anything.
Oh, that's right. Here, put these special glasses on, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh no. Can we see him in the glasses?
I wish.
I want to see him in the glasses.
Oh, it's her glasses.
Yes, the ones she had on, yeah. No, this isn't how scientists talk. It's all...
Well, you're not a forensic student,
I don't need to be a forensic student to know that this is entirely bullshit. These footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume, although luminol is a real thing.
Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the newest.
Then we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time. Yay! We did it.
Okay, in that case, I'll update Little Thief simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we find out from this new info.
Beep, 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 beep. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Duck goes quack.
Quack, 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 quack. Duck goes quack, quack, quack. Wow.
That's the pole that made the noise.
So, the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right?
I see the recreation has changed in accordance with the new information. We may be closer, but now something else is
Finger's going insane.
It is. It's going up and down, up and down, up and down. What do you want? Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear it one more time, please. I came to the stadium to take a short break as I was resting. Yeah, we've already seen this, haven't we?
I think so.
Oh, we asked her, is there anything distinct about the person? And she said no, but they were wearing a costume.
Oh. So, does this mean that Miss Oldback's testimony has a contradiction in it?
Yes. Oh, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with a recreation.
See? I just knew Little Thief would be of help.
She's sickeningly positive.
Now let's see if we can pull more from to put in the recreation.
For that, we must find the first contradiction.
Your design is cute. It's just a big flapping mouth.
Yeah. Agreed. Like, the design's quite good. I like the hair, but like,
yeah,
she doesn't.
I like the patterny thing she has going on.
I'm willing to be open-minded about her. She might get better, but for now,
like probably. But
for now, I'm just like, I can't fucking deal. This one.
You dumb bitch.
2 men? How did you know the gender of the 2 people involved? Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time.
Uh-oh.
Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. What? I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all. But I'm telling you, I really did see it! I saw it with my very own eyes! From a seat in the 2nd tier. The 2nd tier?
Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier?
You fucking liar! That was, you know... I was using the phrase in the metaphorical sense. I see how it still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense. God, he's so savage. You're not a clown, you're the entire circus, Edgeworth.
I love that.
Oh, that's me.
Baseless conjecture.
The cushy seats in the 2nd tier are reserved for the hotshot VIPs, which is exactly why I go there to get to take a nap.
I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from there. It's so high up.
Where were you able to even see the victim's costume from way up there? Well, I know I saw 2 people, but I couldn't really see what they were looking at because they...
What they looked like.
Because they were in the stage's shadow.
Just important when we're getting information.
My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know.
Got a good man from 100 miles away.
Let's return to the investigation, shall we, Kay?
I wish I was 100 miles away from her. 100 miles length.
100 miles. They would be the perfect investigation squad. Is there more to this? Fucking... Do we go up?
I don't like this. It's kind of boring to stay in one area.
Yeah. It does get kind of frustrating at times.
The badger wiped out is hilarious.
Oh shit, you know what? From earlier, the thing we got. Stage was packed up.
Oh, yeah.
So that it would be in the way?
I don't know.
Well, there's nothing else to look at. I already looked at everything. Yep, okay. If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage broken down.
Do you have a little bit of info? A little thief? Whoops.
I couldn't care less. I've already solved this. Yes, if you please.
Okay.
Like, I see what they're trying to do with this mechanic, but it's one of those things where it's like, I don't need more mechanics. I just realized that's Gumshoe.
Oh shit, it is,
Gumshoe, Edgeworth,
what are the other people?
Lang. Oh, fuck. Dang it!
Where are we supposed to be? Oh, so we couldn't have been standing there, right?
Right, yes, of course. This new silhouette of the victim is in a costume.
Right. The silhouettes can change depending on the information input. But Little Thief can recreate more than just people.
Oh, really? Tell me more.
So, investigate away. We may even find more info with which to make a more accurate sim.
Alright, sounds like a plan. Oh, goodness me. I've been sneezing.
What traits do you think you'd have?
What?
bad Sims 3 joke.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Couldn't remember anything else about The Sims.
There is clearly a contradiction.
A contradiction here!
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that was her line. Please stop stealing my lines, fair enough.
Oh, come on! It wasn't that hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me. Youth's predictable, bitch!
Now listen here, you small business thief.
He starts, like, rattling her by the shoulders, and the other two are like, we do something.
I'm going to replace you if you keep up like this.
Do it! You don't have the balls!
Emma,
it's like really violent.
Emma, come over here. You're my new assistant now. She's like, I have a job.
Not anymore, you don't.
No, you're mine now. My assistant.
I own you.
Because there was a very real stage setup at this point.
Yeesh, I told you I got it. Do you feel the need to explain everything?
Okay, you know what? That's kind of that's kind of self-humor because it's like, yeah, everyone explains everything in these games.
Oh, how meta.
Yeah. Yes. Well, in any case, we still need to resolve the unusual situation.
Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage naturally. Right, Miss Oldbag?
Yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on the top of the stage. But didn't the bullet enter?
She should have just said some bullshit to see if Oldbag was like, yes, totally. To see if she was lying. See?
Didn't the bullet enter at their stomach and come out their shoulder?
Yeah, so it would have had to bounce, wouldn't it?
I don't think that's possible.
Oh,
okay, there we go.
yeah, I don't know how bullets work.
Me neither.
When does that...
It's a virus update. It just does it every now and again, don't worry.
Well, Wolfie, if the stage is set up like that, he could have been right.
Oh fuck! Hold on.
Oh,
well.
I said Lana, and I was like,
oh, what have we here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see.
Oh, is she gonna hit on him?
Sup?
Or is she gonna be like, Mr. Unbuttons!
Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us.
Like,
get that
sweating.
simulation away, Kay. He can't see. Well, what's that? Nothing.
He's like, is that us?
No. Anyway, I can't have you going around messing with my crime scenes. Agent Lang, we've discovered the real scene of the murder is here at the stadium. I see. Thanks. For what?
Dating the obvious, douchebag.
Dating me.
High fives.
I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Who knew such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that?
Little Thief is not a toy! It's an action figure! It's different!
It can be used for adult things too!
You wouldn't see this shit in Target!
You too!
Sure. Later.
Oh, are they going up? What's going on here?
Harry's gonna be in charge of me.
And there you have it! You see, big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. He is certainly
I'm
a big
11!
boy.
I'm not a little girl!
He's a big boy though, isn't he?
What? What the hell are you going on about?
Now this is a recreation. So what? Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is the killer? Of course! Even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook.
Gay eye contact.
Yeah, so much gay eye contact. This is the real scene of the crime. Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed up, he'd shot him from on him up high. Oh my god, sorry. That's the truth your little recreation showed. God, he is just distracting, isn't he? How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime? He's the most likely suspect we have, especially given the situation. Shut up, Kate!
Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark.
You see, thank you for understanding, my little crow girl.
Ew.
It's a sparrow, I believe.
I'm not some common crow. I'm the raven of the legend.
Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how it holds up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those shoulders. Anyway.
Next time it goes across the screen, it just says butt, and then, oh shit, I mean rebuttal. Like I thought.
Let's see. This is Officer Meekin staying away from victim on top of the stage.
Ooh, I bet he has tattoos.
Oh, yeah. Of wolves.
I bet he has a stupid dragon tattoo on the arm under the jacket, so he's like, always with me!
Agreed, definitely. Hold on. Shot him. Truth recreation showed. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. I was just talking about this, wasn't I? Hold on, let's check. Body was moved, shot from the abdomen through the shoulder. God, look at me being
If
smart.
it's through the shoulder, you could do it, right?
Yeah, but it's shot through the abdomen to the shoulder, not...
Is that what it said?
From the shoulder to the abdomen.
Oh.
I believe so. I hope so, anyway. I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang.
You don't look very fucking sorry.
You look... into me. I'm sorry. I can't stop. I should have warned you. The recreation is incomplete.
All I need is one of your hairs. Give it to me.
Just one. And then I can make my own recreation.
I'll always have my mind recreations.
You cut in quite unexpectedly, after all. I'm just making sure my voice doesn't die. What's that supposed to mean? You said the victim was shot by the killer from up above. I hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
She's just riding behind them. Why is she over there now?
I don't know.
Recall Mr. Deacon's body, specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look.
What the fuck is that face?
I don't know.
Oh, well then. Bullet entered Mr. Deacon in the abdominal region and exited through the shoulder.
Are you alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm fine. This is
more consistent with the shangled aunt from the victim. He's having a stroke!
Ah!
Then...
Yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above.
A clear contradiction!
I did it. You're discounting your own conclusions! Oh, this is one point. This one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter in our recreation. Hold on. Stage location, witnesses location, killer and victims,
right?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yes, the locations of the killer and the victim were wrong. Ah, I get it. I see what you're trying to say. I believe the killer and the victim were standing up opposite to what we initially thought.
Oh, so the victim was on the stage.
That does make sense. We have not been improving. I'm just getting lucky.
We really haven't.
Top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer.
I want some soft-boiled eggs. I figured out how to make them perfect every time. So good.
Oh, we're back in recreation. Nice.
I could watch that all day.
Yeah, it's just like... Damn. This character just...
Stone fucking cold! Lady Gaga.
Yeah, Lady Gaga in the back
some
there.
free time.
Yeah. God, I was like, I'm going to make a Lady Gaga joke, and I'm like, nope, you're not cultured enough.
It didn't come to you?
No, yeah, it did come to me, so it's just like...
You're like, poker...
Poker, dance,
no.
No. And then she just gave up. If this is what happened, it would also explain the positioning of the gunshot wounds.
But then, what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the killer was also wearing a
Amazing.
costume.
I was hoping for this.
Oh my god, they're both badges.
I'll try using that data instead.
I'm convinced that they were trying to escape the father, and then he was like, nah, I don't want to do it anymore. Bang! Or something like that. That's my theory. Oh.
Amazing.
Happened again. Yes.
Impersonal bitch.
Nothing personnel. Judging by the fact that both the victim and the killer were wearing costumes, I know I switched that around, I'd say it was the killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Yes, but it's not the right conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang?
His sprite's kind of funny looking.
Agent Lang's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all the... because it's very detailed when it's close up.
His face is just
Well
ever so
done, Mr.
jerky looking
Prosecutor.
in the overworld.
But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins of the crime. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, he's gone now, but he had that smile on his face. Ugh.
I noticed.
Give me more of this. I love the fur that goes around the
Yeah,
back.
it looks good.
The back, like, 'cause it could stop at the collar and just kind of go like that, but the fact that it goes around the back makes it
No,
cool.
it's very dramatic.
Very.
It's just a feather boa.
Hmm,
He's very fabulous.
he is. I like him a lot.
Okay, Joe. Jesus.
I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the blue Badgermobile. The story Officer Meekins told about the shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie.
Please shut up. I don't need to be distracted in this way.
He drove the blue Badgermobile here and committed the murder. Then he used a car to move the body to the garage in the Wild Wild West area.
Mickey Wild Wild West.
Okay. You believe he moved the body with a car? That's right! It was Officer Meekins who pointed us to the way he did it. The 3 tied tread marks are very telling, however. Is the blue Badgermobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
It was an evil tricycle.
Evil badger on a tricycle.
Like chasing each other. It's fun to
Yeah.
think about. With actual firearms.
Yeah. Hold on, let's press this statement about the blue Badgermobile. Because Edgeworth was talking about it.
Mm.
3 tire marks. I have to agree that the blue Badgermobile has 3 tires.
Hey guys, my bike fell over because I was too tired.
Just again with the scarf. Just quietly, just starts like smoke. That's that dealt with. Continue, like just no one minds. Of course, the only thing in this park that could make those marks is the roving shop. Oh, there I go. Are you forgetting the fact that there are in fact 3 of them? You can't simply ignore the pink and the proto-Badgermobiles, Agent Lang. Not so fast! Of course I didn't say it couldn't be either of the other 2. I'm really glad that the voice I came up with was actually quite close to the way he says the not so fast. But I see no reason to drag them into this just to complicate things. Hold on. Mobile shop on 3 wheels, parked inside the garage. Ooh. What do we have? 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 What do we have?
Did you know I am a prosecutor?
This is my badge. I prefer to keep it in my pocket. Hold on. Let's not that. I'm still in evidence. Whoops. Here was an idea. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. Here's an idea. I don't know. I was gonna say
maybe you have to press something else.
maybe. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Story. That's just vague. Here we go. This is less vague. So you still claim the marks belong to the blue Badgermobile? It must have arrived on the scene after the the ground had become wet with rain. Boy, Officer Meekins committed the murder.
Not the only thing getting wet.
Yeah,
Put it in your pants, Edgeworth.
Look at that. I'm sorry. Didn't. Look at that. Look at the way it goes down.
Chub, focus.
I'm sorry. He's very distracting. Hold on. I feel like this 3 marks thing. That's this thing. Because you can't see the other ones on there. Sorry, Agent Lang. That's an impossible tale. And why is that? Oh. Look at that angry face. Sorry! He's really getting me today, I don't know why. Those tyre marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' blue Badgermobile. One look at the car could have told you so. I was thinking about the tyres, wasn't I? Wait, is there anything else?
What about the tyres?
I think it's 'cause, this one, you see, they're kind of in the middle here. Present. I always need that stuff.
Was it the other way around? That wouldn't make any sense.
Oh.
Oh, doy.
There's no mud on them.
Don't you expect them to have rendered the mud?
Don't you love failing for the wrong?
Yeah.
Don't you love failing for the and somehow still continuing?
For the wrong reasons.
Take a good look at the tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found. If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tire sands out as very peculiar indeed.
Chub.
Sorry. Then how do you explain the tire tracks, genius? Oh hey, look, it's Kay.
Got it! What about Miss Oldback's pink Badgermobile?
Don't be ridiculous. I was sleeping the entire time in the second tier seats. Indeed, I believe we can rule her out.
The driver's seat. The car may have been moving.
What? However, there is yet one more roving store, as I recall.
I mean the Proto-Badger!
It's dead eyes.
Oh, gross.
That's the one that attacked
us,
right?
Soulless. It looks like when Sans' eyes go out in Undertale and it's surprisingly unsettling.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
I don't know why I can. That's right, there was one more parking space in this garage. It proves the existence of a proto-Badgermobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this proto-Badgermobile post-haste. There must still be some incriminating evidence in it. My little fingers. Look at this go. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
Did he go through his pants? Damn.
Yeah, like he's got leather pants. And boots.
Hey, something?
Oh.
Is that the dude's son? Oh my god. Help me!
I love it. Go. No, he's dead.
Are you alright?
Is he wearing his sunglasses right now? It looks like it.
He is.
Well, this is something. Looks like I found the kidnapping victim. All me. I did this. Where were you this whole time?
Wild West with kidnappers.
He was in the room next to the one I was held in.
Ran away using underground and got lost. The kidnappers.
What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say.
The kidnappers escaped wearing costumes. They were Gucci.
I saw the little hints of that voice going out. I was like, yes.
Dying.
Did you see the faces of your kidnappers?
No, I didn't see their faces, but two. One was a woman.
A woman? Quite an important piece of testimony. Oh my god. Sunglasses crew.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I was thinking about it too.
It looks like he just... They don't have any little, like,
it's like a strap.
arms.
It's a strap.
Is it?
Yeah,
oh, they are.
it's the
Oh, that's
X.
stupid. I kind of thought he took, like, 2 cups and went, like, onto his
Because I think
face.
it's supposed to represent a double eye patch, but it's like...
That's stupid.
It's sunglasses at the same time.
That's really dumb.
You should have just had ones like these.
I know, look at how good she looks.
Yeah, she does look good. Good design. Also, the black fur works just as well. Hey, what are you guys doing? Stop standing
They are feather boas.
Huh?
Hers is definitely a feather boa.
Yeah. Stop standing there and get your cops on this already. Ah, synchronized. I even let you kids have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift. Pointing. Now you're going to get out of my crime scene, or am I going to have to get rough?
You can get rough.
Yes, please.
You're nothing but a big bully. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Oh, no. Not you. You're a very important witness in my case. I'm not about to let you go away so easily. It's getting weird.
Testify because I won't. Not for you.
That's right. I won't do that. You hear me, young boy? Yes, Sarah. Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility. I just want to take a statement from each of you. I'm not going to rough you up either. I give you my word. Come on, fair maidens. What do you say? Will you cooperate?
This is weird.
Fair maidens? Why, you little rascal. Yeah, we know. She's... Langzi says, the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever.
Oh my god, he's working it.
Yeah. He's such a liar. He's like, I'm not gay, I swear.
I love vagina.
Vaginas, yes. Let's get it over with so we're clear. I'm only interested in giving you my statement. Sure, just as soon as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be.
Edgeworth.
See ya. I don't care.
Boy, I am blowing it on all the deliveries.
No, you're doing fine.
To be continued.
Oh, that was a short section.
Yeah.
Save. Cat!
Oh, cat.
Yeah.
But we can go inspect it now.
Yeah.
Looks like we got the boot again.
Staring at the ground. With Lance safe, the focus of the investigation will shift solely onto the murder, like all Ace Attorney games do.
You mean the infighting between the kidnappers?
Yes, and also the identity of the remaining kidnapper. Here's my thought. It is Lance. Like, I think Lance is staging it.
Ooh. Mars, my boy.
My boy. Ah, yes. You're right.
Tell me you really found my boy.
Yes, Mr. Amano. We found him earlier in the stadium. Did you do this voice?
Is hurt? I did.
Yeah. He's not exactly the picture of perfect health, but his life isn't in danger. He's being questioned right now by Agent Lang.
Poor man. Must have been so horrible for him. Locked up like a minority. They're like, whoa!
Whoa! I mean, she is out in the 50s.
Yeah.
Why
Go investigate the cat. No, go.
Oh shit, you're right.
Cat!
Cat!
Cat! Hi, kitty!
Let me investigate the cat.
Ha! I've got you now, you vile criminals! Oh, she's looking at the window.
Yeah, I know, right? What the fuck?
Oh, come on, lighten up, will ya? I was only joking. I don't really think that the criminals would be hiding here right in front of 2 officers, or telling them their full names, or the advanced technology that they have hands on, or their criminal plans for the future.
I certainly hope not.
They'd have to be pretty stupid. I know!
He's still in the middle of his arrest warrant.
Yeah.
Can't believe we can't investigate the cat. That's fucking bullshit. Oh wait,
Why
we
would
can
they
go
put it
this
there
way.
if you can't look at it? Oh, others.
Let's just leave.
Wait a second!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Look what he's talking about! Hey, is that your boyfriend?
No! He just jumps into the water.
I love you!
How could they
like
do
a bigger boat that does a foghorn anytime he says that.
Look at it over there, Maya. It's Mr. Edgeworth. They say that
they can't just put that in there and have him talk about couples when you go to investigate them.
Wow.
Hey, Edgeworth! Want a burger?
Who's this diet bitch version of me you're hanging around with?
Who's that bitch, Edgeworth?
Just throws her off the bridge. Nothing! They say that couples who cross the bridge together will find happiness. Or so the Gatewater Land pamphlet says.
Be happy because they were able to come together. Because they were honest about their feelings with each other.
Logistics aside, I wonder who or when came up with this tale. It doesn't sound right to me. The bridge doesn't look old enough to be the stuff of legends.
It's a theme park, jackass! Well, some things are left better uninvestigated, don't you think? Ignorance is bliss.
Fuck! The developer's going, oh, don't invent. Some things are better left uninvestigated.
So mean.
No! No!
That's awful.
Look at them. They're right there!
They're like, what a nice day. And he's like, Phoenix!
Phoenix!
But there's like a large boat that goes whirr every time he shouts to him.
Yeah.
My love!
My boyfriend! We lost it so hard. I guess it's just all the hanging out with Discount Maya made seeing Maya like...
I refuse to believe they could just casually pass each other by without diving into the Hudson and swimming for each other.
Giving each other like a big kiss on the lips.
Yeah, that too.
He just puts his picture, his simulation of Lang away. He's like, I have a new target for UK.
Oh god. He makes her make a simulation of like a nice little boat ride with Fright.
Yeah.
It's like, Edgeworth.
Why didn't you just go over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
Can you talk to someone?
This is...
He's like in the fake boat pretending to row and crying.
Yeah.
Why can't this be me?
I don't want to leave.
I don't either. It doesn't feel right.
Alright.
It can't feel right.
Right! I can't believe they'd do that. Those bastards.
Now I'm mad.
Yeah.
Connie, a pining homosexual. There he goes.
Oh my fucking lord. Let's talk to these beta characters then.
He loves me not. He loves me not. Oh, that's the 12th one. Oops. No, you can't give up, Lauren. Just one more try.
Yeah, I went back there because I was like, oh, we can go back there. Why not, right? Oh, my heart hurts. Excuse me, but I can't help but feel a bit sorry for all the flowers you're going through.
I don't know what's in that ring pop, but I don't think it's just sugar.
Yeah.
She's like tweaking out in the last
She got a
panel.
plaster? It's a weird detail.
Band-Aid.
Yeah.
I guess because if she's like a cleaning lady.
I guess.
I suppose. If they were me, then.
I believe you said that you were Lance's girlfriend when we met, correct?
Yes, I am, but not like we both think of each other as lovers. But he did give me this ring, so I guess we're not just friends either. I mean, because this isn't just any ordinary ring. Usually it nestles snugly in my
butt. It is a ring pop, she was just licking it.
It tastes so sweet when you lick it. Ah, it's so wonderful.
I thought a similar thing.
You know what else tastes sweet when you lick it? I'll let you decide.
I thought about that myself, but I was on a bridge when I was thinking about it. I saw a man.
Need to know that.
You mean to tell me that he gave you a lollipop?
Who spells lollipop like that? So which is it? Have you guys fucked yet or not?
Decided.
It's called a poop hole loophole, you know. You gotta keep your virginity that way.
A poop hole loophole, you say?
Yeah, you're still a virgin if it goes up the butt.
No, I know. I'm in character. Shouldn't the parties involved naturally just know about the poop hole loophole?
Father used to work for Mr. Romano. And so, Lance and I grew up together. I said it out loud.
I don't see
I
how
want
that's
his
something
dick.
embarrassing.
I said that out loud too.
So your father was an employee of Armano Group. What did he do?
His job was to fly around the world. On Pegasus.
Pegasus?
Oh, Pegasus was the name of the airplane. The airplane belonged to the company. You had me there for a second! I wish there was magic in the world. But now, it's all changed. My father, he isn't around anymore. Oh, I see.
Oh, is that her sad face?
Yeah. I don't care. About 10 years ago, he rode in Pegasus off to somewhere and never returned.
This bitch. Sounds like the stuff legends are made of.
It's been so long, I don't think I'd recognize him if we were to ever meet again. So sorry, Lauren.
Man, you are really getting the brunt of this conversation.
I mean, look at her face, she's tweaking. But I won't give in to the sadness. I have to live. Yes, Lauren, live. Live, damn it, live.
Fucking weirdo. About this incident.
Incident? But isn't the kidnapper already over and dealt with? Oh, I bet she and her boyfriend were the... Wait. Did it say there was a dude and a lady who were in on it?
Yes.
I bet it was those two.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe. But why, though?
I've been here the whole time, so I'm afraid I don't know much about any other incident.
How did you come to know that Lance had been kidnapped?
Well, that's because of my women's intuition.
Sounds like a foreign concept. You based everything
Women
on
don't
that.
intuit anything.
Yes.
I know everything when it comes to my Lance. It's really strange. It really must be destiny. Ugh! She started fantasizing about it again.
Are you too gay for this shit, Kay? I think I am. Let's go. I want to look at Maya again for a second.
To thievery.
Hold on.
Oh, there goes the pining homosexual. Right.
Sorry, I can't help it. How could they do this to us?
That's unkind of them.
Yeah. Look, Pearl's there, and she's having a good time. They're having a good time, and they're going somewhere, and there's not a murder happening. I mean, there is a murder happening, but they don't know.
He's like, I mustn't ruin their day.
Oh, if I was involved, I'd just ruin their day. Sad, Edgeworth is sad.
Hey, so when did you start going prematurely gray? I'm just curious.
How dare you?
Throws her over the railing.
Yeah. just splashing. Phoenix looks over and he just ducks like, ah!
He like stands up too early and Phoenix is still looking, so he's got to pretend to like lean against a light post.
Yeah, he's like, oh, wow.
Oh, didn't see you there.
Just gets
No.
like a text like Edgeworth.
Yeah. What the hell are you doing?
Prosecuting.
Well, you better get it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You'll love it.
Prosecuting. I swear, that's all I'm doing.
His cravat is soaked with sweat. Daddy, do I have to grow up to be a pining homo too?
Yes, it is your right as a Ace Attorney character.
Ugh. Oh, they're pendulous. Miles, my boy, I can't thank you enough.
It was nothing.
You're still in shock over what happened to Oliver.
I didn't actually do anything.
But I have to say I'm relieved that Lance is all right. Oh, that's right.
Money!
I mustn't forget to pass this on to Lance as soon as the police are finished with him.
A letter?
It's a P for pining. The way Lance is being chased after by women reminds me of someone I know. I almost can't believe you received yet another love letter, you know. Here you, take a look for yourself.
Isn't this a breach of confidentiality? It's a very simple love letter.
Hey, Missy! Oh, that's really weird. The handwriting sucks. I'm a loan company tender lender. Ugh. Looks more like a collection bill to me.
Is that Viola from before? As in, weird
goth lady. Yeah, tender lender.
Yeah, tender lender is where.
She sucked.
Yeah, well, that whole case sucked. So. No surprises there. Is Francis? Yeah, Francisca's that one. Okay, cool.
The address?
We already established that there's a good chance that the killer is the other kidnapper. It's my duty to figure out who the other person is. I believe there is one location that might hold a clue or two. Oh,
Of them, right?
Huh? The isolation?
I mean, any of them, right? I feel like, yeah, because somebody would have had to drop them off there.
I guess, yeah. I suppose you're right.
Kidnapper's hideout does seem like it would be full of dirt on the kidnappers.
That's a good point. Oh yeah, because we found Lance, so Lance knows where the kidnapper's hideout is.
Oh, Joey.
The obvious location is the kidnapper's hideout.
But we're still not allowed in, remember?
Alright. Agent Lang and his men should be done with this area. In that case, there is no harm in asking us to let us in. Fuck! This means we can't go and see them anymore. No! One last time. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
And there it goes. Hey, Miles! What are you doing?
He's just like completely soaked in sweat.
Miles? I don't think you can hear me. Miles! Miles, I see you looking at me.
He's like, hey, does that person know you? Okay. Well, it's encapsulated on the internet forever, asking. Way too excited over that. Which way is it? Is it this way? Maybe we talk to this boyo. What do you have to report? Sir, nothing usual out of the ordinary, sir. Why have I heard such redundancy before? Is it possible for us to take another look around inside? Okay, cool. That was surprisingly hassle-free.
Seriously.
Are you certain? Didn't Agent Lang order you not to let me in? Sir, that's true, sir, but Detective Gumshoe asked me... Aww.
That's cute.
I couldn't refuse a request from him.
Well, it looks like Detective Gumshoe has a following.
Furthermore, I was asked to give this document to you. What is this? Colin Devore. The butler. The dead guy.
The name here says Colin Devore.
Cases could have a cameo that we've missed, but I doubt it. That's the same name as the one on the back of the pen. Because this is the first case where we haven't been in an
I love the implication that Phoenix took his adopted daughters out on a nice boat ride.
It is a nice implication. Or that they took him out on one.
Oh, he was rowing though, although...
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Actually.
Maya's not going to row.
Nick, row for us!
Row for us! She's just like... just lying down. Like, Pearls? Yeah, fair enough, she's a child. So he's like, alright, fine, I paid for this, but I'll row too, I guess.
Pearl probably thinks it's a romantic boat ride she gets to be a part of.
Yeah. She's like, just classic, you know. When she sees Edgeworth and it's like, oh look, it's my boyfriend. She's like, no!
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. She sees Edgeworth and like Phoenix waves and Maya waves, and then behind them, Pearl just her gun and like threateningly points it at him. And that's why he didn't say anything.
Yeah. It appears that Colin Devore was his real name. Wolfie worked that out last time. He was convicted in a case 10 years ago and sent to prison.
What? What was he doing here?
Apparently he broke out of jail and then just vanished. He must have become Oliver Deacon to cover up. Wow, we are...
Oh, he's a felon.
Convicted felon.
Not sure what's going on anymore.
Yeah, well, you are the person who I'm supposed to explain everything to. What is going on? You're telling me there was a murder? These police documents. I should take time to give them a thorough read-through. That's fine, let's focus on one thing at a time, starting with the kidnapper's hideout.
Investigate first, think later.
More than thinking things through, I think you should try remembering things first. Now then, if you could please unlock the door, officer. It was locked up until a little while ago, but since then the door's been wide open, so I'm not sure I follow what you're saying. Care to explain in a bit more detail? The door was locked down tight when they went to check the room, so they got about 10 officers to help break it down. I see. I guess that means I get Agent Lang's leftovers. Phoenix is just like, what is that out here?
Let's see what we find.
It's just like a coat on the ground. So this, I should get a black light. So this is where the kidnappers planned their foul deed.
Oh, you were tied up for a while in the room next door.
Okay, please, must you bring that up again?
It didn't seem like it was the first time, so I'm saying you seem to enjoy it a little too much.
Now then, down to business. There might still be some clues in this room. Let's try to find out what we can about the other kidnapper's identity. Okay, more investigating. Let's do it. Beyond this door.
It's where the kidnappers held you after getting the jump on you.
Must you keep reminding me?
Little bitch. Little bitch. But it's the room where I got to see your face.
You didn't need to remind me of that mortifying moment. Yeah.
Oh, I bet that's the noise he makes when he jizzes.
Yeah, probably.
Really undignified. What's up, Mr. Edgeworth? There's an evil clone.
It's a broken mirror.
It's a mirror.
It probably came from the haunted house.
Makes more sense.
Why is this here? Are they planning to repair it?
Is that a vending machine? It is not. It's a sign. Oh.
Yeah.
Hungry. Hey, there's a trap door in this room too.
It's not a trap door. It's an entrance to an underground passage, Kay.
That.
The door leading to the outside world was locked, so Lance must have escaped his prison through here. I was expecting her to jump down. Okay. This must be where they dispose of old, worn-out costumes.
So sad. Oh, it's like Toy Story.
It would seem that they throw away costumes in pieces here. Maybe with blood on the inside. Nope, don't have that. Yeah. What else is there to examine?
Yeah, because you can't fucking open up.
Yeah.
Prepare! Confess!
I won't rest until I've inspected every nook and cranny. This chair's out of place. Folding chairs. By the look of it, they were probably using the kidnapping. There are 3 chairs.
There are 3 chairs set around the whole table.
Sorry, was that your line? My bad.
Yes, it was.
Oh, my bad. Cheap styrofoam cups.
Looks like you're kind of an elitist.
That is correct. Examine.
They can't even afford diamond.
They can't even afford premium tea from the Philippines. I don't know. I wonder what this key is to do.
You got me.
It reminds me of the key we found in the other room.
That's it. This must be the key for the other room. What are those trapdoors?
That wasn't a trap door. You only call it one because you quite literally dreamt into it.
What are you supposed to do when you see one? Some of these lines coming from Maya would be way more endearing by default.
I am not having this conversation with you. I do like that Edgeworth is like he's not indulging Kay at all.
I know. He's funny when he's annoyed.
Yeah. A poster of Gatewater is stuck on this wall. Intrigue, fun, prestige, Gatewater Land has it all and it's waiting for you. It's not especially catchy, is it? She's such a tool. Okay, logic time with the boys.
Brain thoughts. 3 cups,
Yeah.
and then you get a piece of logic. There's 2 girls.
Uh-huh.
Shut up. Fuck you.
I know what joke you were making.
It wasn't good.
No. The common denominator between the cups and folding chairs is the number 3. Speaking of which, the number of missing costume is also 3. It's almost like there were 3 people, 2 kidnappers.
Wait, but I thought there were only 2 kidnappers.
Indeed, something isn't adding up, literally. Is it possible there was a 3rd kidnapper that Lance didn't see? Lance was part of this. They were trying to get money out of his dad.
Oh yeah, totally.
Because he has money. What else is there to examine?
And
Exactly, yeah. A sign advertising some sort of rally.
yeah, I do. Now I'm gonna get my hands on the rest of the Badger family. You'll see.
Which definitely brings us a decidedly different atmosphere to a crime scene investigation. What is this thing on the floor?
So fun being around all these bloodstains.
What have we here? Looks like a sword.
Like a sword.
broken sword.
A broken sword.
Sorry, that was your line again.
That's the name at the top.
I'm sorry, I'm so bad. Strange, why would it be broken like that? Swords don't usually break on their own.
True.
Alright, then let's think about it this way. Maybe it broke when someone was trying to use it for something. Man, she's adding a lot to this, isn't she?
I know.
Hypotheticals aren't going to get us anywhere. Perhaps we should think more about this later. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It broke over your head. Oh yeah.
Damn.
We are less than smart. This door is thoroughly broken thanks to the police who forced it open. I won't rest until I've inspected everything. Let's look at this. Oh, whoops. Let's look at this first.
Doorknob handle thingy is looking pretty beat up.
I suppose that's what happens when 10 officers break their way in with brute force.
The lock on this is completely fine. Look, not a single dent.
But how is that possible after what that officer told us?
Yeah, if the lock had been in use when the door was busted down, then the lock itself should be completely wrecked.
So the lock on the door leading to the outside is undamaged. How can that be? Sword? Question mark. Sword?
Oh yeah, maybe that's actually the case.
Maybe it wasn't breaking over our head. I think the sword was like a one of those. Never mind. I can't think of the name. The
Do you think they
rapiers.
like
There we go. The panel that hit the entrance. Hit the entrance to the underground is propped up and wide open. Be careful of where you step, Kay. My brain had a little meltdown there, but I kept going.
That other opening once, you know.
Quick. This thing.
Ooh, I have bears like these just outside.
There's a cat on that one.
Yes, and well, I know I already asked you when we were out there, but if these were real, what would you put in them?
Silence. There's an expectant gleam in her eyes that I'm about
Put all
to
my
dash.
feelings for Phoenix right in there and lock them in the basement,
Yes.
never to be seen again.
Yes, thank you for that, by the way. Sorry. I was in the middle of the
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Looks like it. Sorry, go ahead.
He puts them all in the barrel and just like locked behind a door, and then Francisca goes and gets like, what is this barrel for?
Dropped it in the ocean.
What is this barrel
Like,
for?
that smells like bitch.
It's like, it's nothing. Looks like, oh, that's your line. Probably when we say it.
Oh, okay. Moving on.
Yeah, it's not that important. Strange. Why would it be broken like that? Swords don't usually break on their own.
Oh, we saw this.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Click, 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 click. Yes, because we examined that on its own, didn't we? Everything else I'm gonna. Okay, I think that's everything. What about the keyhole? Oh, okay. Logic, 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 logic. Broken prop sword. Costume pieces. Door leading outside. Broken prop sword. Door leading outside. Confirm.
Well, the sword and the door, right?
Yep. I'm
Great.
just, my brain's just real slow.
Dude, same. I'm sorry. I'm not bringing the energy today.
Me neither, don't worry. It's a bit strange that the police... Yes, I'm very shy. I'm sorry. It's a bit strange that the police had to force their way into an unlocked room. One look at the pristine door lock and anyone can see that it was not in use at the time.
But the policeman outside said that it took 10 men to get it open. 10 men?
I was going to do the exact same thing. I was going to take 10 men to get me open.
Gross.
Yeah. I told them.
Jesus!
I'm sorry. I've seen
your roll!
I saw right today. I'm sorry.
Your butthole's gonna fall right out.
Right, Anne Lang. A door that was locked tight, and despite it being not locked at all. It can only be because of this.
You got shimmied through the door crack, right? Oh, you mean...
Yes, it was used to jam the door. Here, take a look at the door handle. Oh, right.
Oh,
Do you see how the handle is completely destroyed?
So that's how the sword broke.
Right, so they used it to keep the door locked shut.
Oh, does it open the other way out? It doesn't open towards us when we're looking at it?
Well, I think if the mechanism was forced shut, it wouldn't matter.
I'm not smart enough for these games.
Yeah, me neither. I thought that we might uncover the true identity of the kidnappers, but instead we've literally bumbled our way forward in this case.
We would still be on the first case if it wasn't for wolves.
Yeah, we've only uncovered more questions than need to be answered. Is that everything? Oh, fuck! What the actual... What is it?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, am I correct?
You sound like Mother Brain.
I'm coming for your soul.
Huh?
You sound like Mother Brain from Sonic for Hire.
Who?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
What did you say, though?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing, suddenly popping out of the secret entrance like that?
This is an underground passage used by staff members, sir. We Badgers also make use of it in our duties.
Look, why don't you get out of there first, and then we'll talk, okay?
God, that scared the shit out of me.
I beg your pardon, miss.
Ugh.
He's so creepy.
Proto-Badger, get! Alright, only one more to go!
What's the bet that one of the baddies is in the Bad Badger costume?
This Badger outfit's made out of human skin.
What are you getting all excited about? Can you imagine if you just jumped backwards?
I know. Did you forget? The photo rally, duh! See, look! Now all I have to do is get a picture of the Bad Badger and I'm done!
Ah, yes, I vaguely recall a contest or something of that sort. The amount he's not listening to Kay is pretty endearing.
What? It's gone! But where did it go?
What happened? What's wrong?
A Bad Badger costume is missing, sir.
Take your hat off.
Is that all? Well, it's missing because the kidnappers stole it.
I was right.
I heard about how they were stolen, but they said that only 3 of the costumes had been taken.
What? Is he saying that more than 3 of them are gone? Mr. Proto Badger, please tell us a bit more about these costumes. And now we have to walk over there for no reason.
I know, right?
What did you mean by the Bad Badger costume is missing?
Why, just what I said, sir. We are one bad badger short. Counting the spares, we have 2 of each costume on hand at all times.
I'm so unsettled right now.
Oh, okay, because one of them is walking around the park.
The other should be in that room.
Actually, both of them should be in that room.
Huh? What do you mean?
Normally we
I
don't.
killed them.
Oh.
Normally we don't use the
Look at
bad
how
badger
close
costumes.
he is.
I know.
She's like, get away. Stop this. Stop this now.
Ugh.
In fact, we only use them during a certain event at a set time each day.
Oh my god, he has a gun.
Oh no.
Get in the line!
It's the stage show where the bad badger wreaks
There's a stick
havoc
up.
around
Nobody
the
move.
park.
Everybody be
That's
cool.
where I can fucking see them! Shut that dog up!
Oh my god, this fucking image.
So unsettling.
Yeah.
And the other badgers must work together to apprehend him, sir.
I'm speechless that such a show exists.
Well, sir, I was just trying to explain to you the only time we use that costume.
Then doesn't that make it near impossible to take a picture of the bad badger?
Personally, I can't believe that it's this close to showtime and there's no costume. Oh dear, what am I to do, sir?
I still don't understand like why he hasn't taken his hat off. Why
I
this
know.
one can talk without taking their hat off. It seems suspicious.
Seriously.
All this basically means is that the kidnapper stole 4 costumes in total.
Then are you saying that there are 4 kidnappers and they stole 4 costumes in total?
No, I don't think so. I think they used multiple.
Oh?
Recall the costumes for a minute.
The stolen ones, you mean?
No, the ones in that room. Of course I mean the stolen costumes. What proves that the 4th kidnapper does not exist? I don't fucking know. Is it this thing? 'Cause
Either.
I saw this earlier and I couldn't
Yeah,
examine
because
it.
there's still one left. And they wouldn't want to leave any loose ends.
If you had 4 people and you wanted to steal 4 a 4th costume, wouldn't you naturally go for a full set and steal a pink badger costume? And yet the kidnappers decided to steal another bad badger. I believe the culprits needed 2 bad badger costumes. That is just like bizarre. Why? I can't think of a reason.
Unless somebody's getting framed or...
Yeah, I'm just gonna... I have no idea why these 2 go together, but I know they do. Yeah, maybe an alibi. Second bad badger costume. I believe it may be closer at hand than we think.
What do you mean?
Oh, the costume in the trash. Wouldn't you say it's wearing some very telltale pants?
Hey, you're right! Let's get it in there and take a look!
Didn't we say at the start of this that we wanted to have a look? As I suspected, it's a bad badger costume.
Well, minus the head. Thank you, Kay.
Yes, that was very helpful of you. I won't rest until I've... Oh, for fuck's sake. I swear to God,
What's wrong with his hand?
this all could have been avoided if we didn't... if we just went and looked inside it, surely, right?
Yeah, really. Look! Its hand is hurt! We can still save him! Even though it's headless.
Just giving mouth to mouth to the hole
the
at the
wound.
top.
The costume just kind of flaps sadly.
It looks more like something was ripped off. It's the gun, right?
I don't know.
Because it has a gun.
Oh,
I wonder why this
I
bad
see.
badger costume right hand is torn up like that.
Maybe it's a flesh wound from a fight with the blue badger. I always knew the blue badger was one ferocious beast.
Sounds like Lang. I somehow doubt that even real badgers are as bloodthirsty as Kay. I don't
Yeah, no badger's as thirsty as you, Edgeworth.
think...
Jesus.
Is this spot somehow connected to any evidence, I hope? What evidence do we have? Oh, we have the head. I forgot about having the fact that we have the head. Yeah, let's present this. Eureka. This is a clear contradiction of facts. Oh, I was wrong.
About, are you gonna film it or not?
Wait, maybe it's not quite clear here.
Even so, it's still a contradiction, right?
Or it might not be.
You're acting really weird, Mr. Edgeworth. Just tell me if it's a contradiction or
I
not.
love that he's always saving face.
I
My
know.
apologies. There's definitely something off about this costume. Okay. Well, we know what it is. It's the gun, but
You Jewish.
is it? One here has. What's this? Nope. Blue Badger Bible. Ah,
Yeah, with a gun.
with a gun. I forgot about that. Yeah. He has a gun! I believe what we have here is an inconsistency.
Between what?
Look carefully. Our costume is not holding something in its right hand, as it should be.
Gun!
Precisely. The Bad Badger was designed to always hold a gun in his right hand. However... You there! Did you remove the gun from the Bad Badger's hand?
No, I did not, sir. The gun is supposed to be securely attached to the costume.
As I thought. The rip itself confirms my hypothesis the gun was possibly removed. My proto-badger, the gun is of course not a functioning weapon, correct?
Absolutely.
Oh no. The bellboy.
Absolutely not,
Is that the
sir.
bellboy? Is that what?
Yeah, that's what he says. It's his dumb catchphrase.
Oh.
However, it can fire blanks.
Why?
We need to use them for the stage show.
Do not. You don't. It seems that our kidnappers also had a need for the model gun by my dear costume friend. Ugh. This is
Totally the
ridiculous.
bellboy.
This fucking case.
Yeah, this is kind of really dumb.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this one.
No, me neither. I like the last one because like the story wasn't amazing, but it all made sense.
There was Franziska
yes, I was gonna
and
say.
okay.
And there was Franziska, and yeah, okay. I mean, the Lang stuff is good. I think we're about done with this.
Yeah. So, what next?
Well, we found a few answers, but there are still a few things left that we have to ask a certain person. Let's go, Kay. Sorry.
Okay.
March 13th, Wild Wild West. Mr. Edgeworth, sir. I'm still in this case. You gotta hurry, sir. Come on. What is it, detective? They found a blue badger costume down in the main gate, sir. What? Isn't that
Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing?
Bingo! That's why you gotta come with me. If we might hurry, we may still get there before Wolfboy does, sir. Alright, let's make haste to the main gate. Look at them run. I don't know if Kay's on that backdrop.
I think she is, and that's her scarf blowing in the wind.
Yeah, she just looks taller. Because I don't imagine her being as tall as Edgeworth is the thing.
No.
But that's,
I want that thing to move so I can take a look.
I
Damn
know.
it!
It's only on screen for like 3 seconds at the end of the cases because there's this big box in the way otherwise. Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe? Just on the other side of that fountain, sir. Oh yeah.
Was it out here in the open all along?
Oh look, it's a locket.
Mhm.
A locket like the one from before. I've solved the case. No, it was discovered in the
Well, it's
tall
looking
grass back
directly
there.
at you.
It is, yeah. We moved it out here in order to examine it more thoroughly. Then let's get down to it. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious nook and cranny. Is that just this thing? This is what he says. I found it. What do we have here?
Pendant! Oh, is her dad in on it? Because the other pendant's a horse, and she mentioned that the plane he flew in was called the Pegasus, and that's a pair of wings.
Maybe. Maybe.
And hey, this pretty baby's made of platinum silver too!
Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon. Is it possible these two... I assume this is lag. Hold it right there! Yep, that's his music.
Damn it.
Hands off, Mr.
What?
Prosecutor! You
Oh my
sure...
god.
What?
How does that work? It just
Yeah, it just comes
snaps
off.
onto his face like a head crab.
I know, right? Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you? Ah! A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence. How can you tell? Look here and read off what you see. Lauren.
Oh,
That's
the
your...
name engraved on this.
And this is half of a pendant, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What was she fucking the butler?
Oh, maybe. Aha! We have you now, Miss Kidnapper. No, you. Oh.
don't.
I love that. I love this point. It's got so much. Look at his
Job
boots.
focus. Oh wow, those are some good boots
I
actually.
know, right? Yeah.
Lolly, I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers.
I still think he was in on it. I'm
Yeah, totally.
convinced that he is in on it. What is that thing on her?
Bandit.
Hmm.
You're kidding! Miss Palps was one of the kidnappers? Yes.
Wow. What a twist.
It was me. I held Lance hostage.
So Miss Palps is one of the kidnappers. But even knowing that, I can't call this case solved or over. Hey guys, case closed! Get the car ready! And I mean a special one for this young lady. Again, Mr. Prosecutor, what is it this time? Are you proposing that Miss Palps is the only culprit? What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your suspect. Huh! We found it! Found what? Found what? That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of a thick patch of grass. Your country's police are a sham. Just look at how careless they are. Who are you calling a sham? The officer's gun didn't show signs of being fired, so it can't be the murder weapon. So Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see. Now that's a brand new suspect comes walking right onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. As I recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
So mad.
So mad.
Miss Palps, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Not guilty. Yes, I killed him. I can't believe it. We bonded over a disappeared ass dad.
Thanks for the confession. This clearly ends here. Not like we just started a new section
Time
of the
to
game.
get drunk.
I'm still here, Agent Lang. It's much too early to declare this case closed. We can't let us go on to a more interesting case yet. Look at you, so sure of yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We've got the culprit. Yes, drive attention away from Lance. We've got the culprit's own confession, some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for? I love it when he does this pose, his hair's kind of bigger. Miss Lauren Pops. Is it Pops like ring pop? I don't know.
Oh, it totally is.
I want to hear it from you. Tell me your side of all that's happened today, from the kidnapping to the murder.
But why? I'm a kidnapper. I'm the killer.
I've heard people confess before and not mean it.
Is that enough? Oh my god.
What the
Look at the back of her hair. She's crazy.
Yeah, and she's trying to cut her hair. For some reason.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the back of it is so weird. It's fine if you're telling the truth, but you're not. I'm assuming that's what he said. Now then, will you tell us the truth? Or is there some reason you can't? I'm looking at my fingers very intently.
We're good. How are you, Pebs?
Hey, Pebs. I've had a change of heart. I think I'm enjoying seeing you soak away as the losing mutt. Alright, You heard me. Let's hear all this evidence about evil deeds you committed today. Pew!
Oh my god.
Let me see over this bridge.
This is actually a big rock of crystal meth.
Do you think they at all noticed the fact that there was an agent and an Edgeworth literally interrogating someone while they're in the boat?
What's that?
Phoenix and Maya and whatnot. Because they're just over this bridge
totally
edge.
Based. Oh, what
So,
are you
like-
saying? They're watching.
Yeah, surely.
They're like, oh god.
Hmm.
Follows us everywhere. The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Romano would pay anything to get his son back, after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
What a butt. There, are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes for a second time. At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least expect that much. Mrs. Pops, is what you said really the truth?
Yes, it is totally.
If that is the truth, it certainly isn't the whole truth, because there's something that seems a bit too improbable. Yeah, Lang is. I really like him so far. The way he's designed.
He's very sculpted.
Yeah. I mean, the glasses are a bit weird, but apart from that, it's like this.
The
is
glasses
like,
are stupid.
Yeah. I've seen. I mean, it's not a freaking visor, is it? So.
They're just silly.
Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
Damn, bitch, for real?
Yeah. For real. Why do you think he did?
No idea, but maybe he planned on doing so from the very beginning.
Let's see. Wait. Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Pops from the very beginning? Was that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise it? Yes, obviously.
Nah, I'll just let it slide.
Yeah, this is nice. It's not anything fun. I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all likely. I don't think Mr. Deacon would ever be capable of killing you.
What? We were teenagers. It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over money. He's like, lighten up.
Lighten up, you stupid bitch. You
Oh
really
my
are
God.
clueless, aren't you?
Feel better. What do you mean?
You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know
Oh,
who you really
she's the
are.
patsy.
But I do. I can show you this piece of evidence. Ah, yeah. Well, if anyone's going to be the patsy, it was her. What evidence do we have?
Because he's her dad. She said she wouldn't recognize him.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Is her second name Devore? I'm confused.
Maybe.
Whereabouts is
I think
her-
Wolfie might be onto something with the necklace, but unless they're still like, who's calling? Which I can't remember if they are or not.
Yeah. Miss Palps, you don't know, do you?
Oh, now
But-
she's gonna be like extra
Oh,
sad.
Fuck, I messed it up. Yeah.
Looking at it, I still don't feel anything within me at all. But now I really feel like I don't know anything.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor!
I'm
Are you
here.
sure the one who doesn't know anything isn't you? Ah! I guess it wasn't. Sorry, I took Dempy's advice.
Oh.
I'll take Wolfie's advice. Ha! I see kidnappers also weep when they get stabbed in the back. Even as you betray the one you claim to love most.
That's... Oh, you don't understand.
What's there to understand? I like this face as well. It's sort of,
Yeah, that's the one. Well, what should we have presented?
What's wrong?
Is this
here?
correct?
I have no
can't
idea.
believe she was betrayed. I kind of feel sorry for her.
I feel a little sorry for her too. However, I also wish she would tell us the truth, because there is something that seems to be a bit too improbable. Okay, this is the thing they do at the end of the thing to be like, hey, you've missed something. I'm gonna present.
So what did we present last time?
We presented. What did we present? Hold on. We presented this Colin's dossier.
Well, I think they
Wait,
still.
oh
don't.
yeah. Oh, this is her pendant, and then his is the other one.
I thought that's what I said.
Mr. Deacons. Oh, did you say that?
I don't recall. I
maybe-
might not have made myself clear.
Maybe I'm just the idiot.
Probably both.
I realized then it was me who was the bitch. Miss Puffs, you really are clueless, aren't you?
What do you mean, Dick?
You never knew your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. Yeah. I can show you with this piece of evidence.
Why are you showing this to me?
So what about the pendant?
Oh my god! Hold your horses, dude!
I will do as I please. A pair of wings along with this piece of evidence shows who you really are. Present Mr. Deacon's pendant. Here we are. Look, they fit together. He just starts pushing them together. Look at them. They push together. These
And
two
then he
pendants
starts like
resemble
taking
each
it and
other.
going, and look, watch, it's flying! Woohoo! He's like making it gallop across the air.
He's like,
Hey,
oh,
you're right! They're even the same
clippity-clop,
color and they're even made of the same material!
clippity-clop, clippity-clop,
He's like, and they're like,
clippity-clop, clippity-clop.
wow, that's amazing! It's like it's really alive!
Lang's just like, what the fuck is going on? These damn Americans. I believe that these two pendants are actually one.
Eh? Oh god, it's like she got hit.
Shall we give it a try?
Wow! Totally Pegasus! But why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's? What could it be?
You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be.
No, that can't be!
So the two make a set! It's just another trinket. It's not as though it changes anything. Your lack of imagination, Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you this piece of evidence. This is a piece of evidence that gives meaning to the whole Pegasus pen. Oh, fuck.
We presented the other one too early.
Yeah, probably.
No, that's Viola's letter.
Oh, yeah, my bad. I'm not even sure that's relevant, really.
Not yet.
I hope it doesn't become relevant. Oliver
It
Deacon
will.
was just an alias for this man. The real man was Colin Deveray, the name that is etched on the false pendant. What? Alias! I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon, somehow, in order to live. And it makes sense, given what is written in Mr. Deveray's dossier. But what I really want to point out is... Oh, fuck. Okay.
It says daughter somewhere.
Does it? Hold on. Whereabouts are known.
We thought he might head for where his wife and sole daughter are.
You're doing so much better than me at the moment. I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Mr. Deveray
You're like-
had only one daughter. I'm just focused on the Pegasus. Clop, clop. And her name is Lauren Puffs.
That's a lie! That person was not my father!
He couldn't come out and tell you he was your father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. What a fucking great dialogue. Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even that such a man would allow his daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot? Not so fast! I love it. I love that he has his own
he's
thing.
laughing.
That it's not like
Oh,
objection.
boy.
Yeah.
It's just him being a dick.
Yeah. And what is so funny, Agent Lang? You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you? What are you trying to say? Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I've thought of another possibility. Is that so? Well, let's hear it. I'll grant that.
Yeah, Phoenix is like, who the hell is that guy? There's just a distant splash and then like, hey, howdy!
Hey, what's this spiky dude doing here? Just crawls up the side. He's like, no, right.
He's nobody. This was nothing. It's not what it looks like.
It's not what it looks like. Kay just accidentally drops the thief thing and the program comes on.
What? Oh shit, let me turn it off. Oh, there's another one. My bad.
Stop! No!
Don't look.
Don't see my shame. I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter, but isn't it possible that they both knew that fact? I love that stance. It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Armano. And then the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little happening. Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well? So this is his version of how things may have been. You don't have any proof that either one didn't know their true relationship, right?
You mean they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter?
That's right! As one really rotten family. Is that really what happened? Well, no, it's not, because that's not how this game works. Another possibility. I'll grant you that too. That wouldn't... If we argued that, that'd be pointless. Both knew. Coincidence. Two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say... well, that one's not it. I'm going to press this. One is a butler, and one is the friend of the son, you mean? They probably thought that was their best shot. Is that what you honestly believe? Of course! Okay, I don't think that led anywhere. What about this? Oh, I move forward one, I forgot. You mean how they plotted to commit the crime as blood relatives? Can you think of a better partner? They're certainly a clever pair. But the butler and the girlfriend, no one would ever suspect that they were in fact a family. Yes, from the very beginning they painstakingly practiced those roles well. I can speak English, I swear. Hold on, let's see. I feel like there's something here, but I really don't know what it is. Victim's costume, love letter. None of this shit is relevant, hold on. Badger's head. I don't know.
Whoa.
Oh, hold on. What about this? Because there's more than 2 killers, isn't there? There's 3 killers. Well, kidnappers. They were drinking coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wrong.
The kidnapping wasn't planned by 2 people alone.
Stupid.
You stupid bitch. And what kind of proof do you have on that? Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers. 3!
Oh my god.
I adore his cornered pose, because he goes in and then out again, like... The 4 costumes were stolen from Wild Wild West's area's back room. We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found 3 sets of cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in the hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group, and I believe that the 3rd person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping. Who is this mastermind? Oh, fuck. I present to you the brains behind the kidnapping.
Lance,
definitely. Hold on. I just want to see.
It's you!
I just want to see his profile. That is a good profile. 27. Good.
Girl, click on her. I want to know her business.
Sheena, age ? Very fair, because she hasn't talked. Lang's trusty secretary, level-headed. She supports him. Okay, that's fair enough.
Nice.
Cool. Self-purported great thief. She claims to be the
great Yatagarasu, but
even his profile entries are like Saki. Okay, Lance, here we go. Ah, we haven't had one of those like bum 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 moments where everyone's surprised yet. Lance a Mano!
He wants
Yes.
Daddy's money.
This abduction was in fact a scheme for money, like Chubb said.
Money.
Money. Recall what he said when he appeared before us.
Sorry, that's you. I keep misreading Lang.
Oh,
and
it is
Lance.
me, isn't it? I thought I saw Lance too. Did you see the faces of your kidnappers?
No, I didn't see their faces, but two. One was a woman.
Wolfie, you didn't say that. I said it. You probably said it like half an hour before and I missed it. However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said. I forgot he was
Oh, he's here.
there. Yeah.
But I know I only saw 2 people, mister.
This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he couldn't see all 3 of them. Ah, yes. About when you were being held. I have my doubts about that as well. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened when you were being held captive?
I really don't remember much anymore. Honest.
Such a posh
But if I don't
twat.
tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you?
He's not even looking at him. I'm sorry, Wolfie. I don't remember you saying that. Oh, you did? Yeah, I remember now. I was giving that this. Oh, that.
Winra, I'm never gonna buy you! Sorry, it just popped up right as I was about to read.
I'm sorry.
Like, remember, you can pay for a... Oh, good, now it's not responding. Fuck's sake. Okay,
I'm
well,
not
ignoring.
moving it.
They had me shut in that room, blindfolded the entire time. But the kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone.
Stop with that boat.
I'm so irresistible. I made my escape and ran away from that room as fast as I could.
It's fucking dangus. Through the underground passageway, I presume. Are you okay?
Daddy, save me. Sorry, I really didn't want to recall that horrible ordeal.
Are you referring to me or your father? This scene could be captioned. Just the expressions they both have.
But now you believe me, right?
No, not quite yet.
Damn it.
Phoenix is just like, what?
What the hell is going on? Can I help? Stay out of this!
Stay out of this. This is my side game. It is about me, not about you. I have my own game. I have my own life outside you, right?
Are we still on for dinner at 7?
Yes!
Okay, cool. See you later, baby.
See you later.
He's like all blushy and like giggling and tucking his hair behind his ear.
Who's that simp?
He's like, fucking whoa! Wolfie.
Lang's like, who is that guy? He's like, no, not quite yet.
How can you not? Why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes?
Because he's a prosecutor, and because they're all like that. I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for discerning the truth.
That was the perfect amount of pompousness.
Thank you. And should they be interpreted to be cruel at times, then so be it.
So like, uh-oh. He's kinda looking hot when he's being an asshole.
He's hard when he's insulting me. There is a sticking point in Lance's testimony. Let's see what he offers up if I push a little. Okay, they had shut me in that room blindfolded.
The entire
Let's
time.
press that. By that room, you mean the room in the kidnapper's hideout, correct?
Yes, but I was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape.
Then you were in the same room as your kidnappers.
They spoke in hushed tones, but I could catch bits of their conversation. It was definitely 2 people, and one of them was definitely a woman. I was so scared. Women are terrifying.
Oh,
I could tell they were nearby, so I didn't dare make a move.
By then, the kidnappers suddenly disappeared. I had rain. My hands are cuffed, but a stroke of luck really left me alone. I made my escape. This seems just unbelievable.
That's what Wolfie's saying, because how could he do it if he was blindfolded?
How did you manage to escape?
I wanted to just get out of there,
That's a good
but
point,
the door
yeah.
leading outside was locked. Which is why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape.
I remember our escape to be equally as hard. This is an invaluable piece of testimony. I mustn't let it go unexamined. Okay, door leading outside was tight, so I had to use the underground passageway.
Now if you're blindfolded, bitch!
Do I just press
Well, we
this
don't really have a piece of
again?
evidence. I think you have
Yeah.
to press that one too.
Yeah, I guess. Let's see. By underground passageway, you mean the one the staff uses to travel unnoticed?
I suppose that's what it's for, but I didn't run into any staff members on my way out. And once I was up top, I was busy trying to find a member of the police.
And that is when you found us congregated at the stadium, I suppose. Let me ask you this then. How did you get a hold of the key to the underground door?
That was easy. It was hanging right there in the room on the wall.
I do recall a key hanging on the wall beside the table.
Bring back memories of our situation and how we made our escape.
Indeed. And although the door in the floor of the room led to
you
an
know what?
underground room, the door...
I'm reminded of like the Spider-Man watching bigger Spider-Man meme with the way she's doing the folded arms right now.
The door in the floor of the room next to it had a secret passageway.
A secret passageway under a theme park? Ooh, that just sounds like so much fun!
You already know it
Secret
exists.
tunnel through the mountains.
What do we have then? Because that didn't achieve anything. What's related to the room? So oh, whoops. That and that, right? This was jamming the handle of the hideout, so that could be relevant. The gun doesn't seem relevant yet. I think it's relevant.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, because the door that's not a
locked.
trap door, if this was like blocking that door, he couldn't have gotten through, right? Or
Yeah, I think I see what you're saying. It's the only thing that seems relevant, to be honest.
yeah.
You say that the door leading out was locked, but was it really? Why is he suddenly in handcuffs?
I've always been in handcuffs.
Oh, I missed them. We're talking about that room behind the saloon front, right? Look, I heard that it took quite a few men to get that thing open, right, Shina? She's talking.
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect. Then take a look at this. I've got my cornered music on.
It's accidentally it's like a picture of Phoenix in his wallet. Isn't that the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
It is quite beautiful, I have to admit.
His eyes are stunning!
What is that, a sword? Oh, that was the wrong photo. It's not an especially reliable one, if it's broken up like that. Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by the sword, which was used to jam the handle. Lance, even though your hands were cuffed, you could still use them. If that's the case, then why did you not simply remove the sword?
Phoenix has said that exact thing to me several times. Why didn't I? I was disoriented. Yes, that's it. I didn't notice it.
As if I should accept such a bald-faced lie. ... You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim. But you did not in fact possess the key to the door. That is why you used a prop sword to improvise and create your prison of your very own. Not so fast! You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. I wonder if you've forgotten something very important along the way. And what would that be? A motive! What else? We've got to motives.
Money.
Do you honestly think that an upright, pure boy like him would have... Oh my god.
Yes, the close-up.
Sorry.
Ooh, look at it. Look at his burns.
Look at that. Look at all the detail. Especially the teeth when he has his mouth open. Would hatch a completely pointless scheme such as kidnapping himself. God, our thirst for lag is so much. This proves that Lance did indeed have a motive.
Is there a big pile of money? Oh, he's in debt.
Oh, yes!
Yeah, so he's trying to steal his dad's money to pay off his debt.
Oh, see, we only know that because we played the
I feel smart.
Well done, well done. I just clicked on it because I was like, maybe it could be relevant. Maybe they are loving each other or something.
Not a love letter.
Not a love letter. It's a
Bitch, where's my money letter?
Yeah, it's a where's my yucking money? To put it simply, Lance has a very urgent need for money.
You up.
Yeah. This is hardly your typical love letter. It is, in fact, a collections bill. It appears our upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt. Isn't that right, Lance?
Looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man, too. It must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your own old man, huh?
Is that a hint at something?
All right, I give up. I abducted myself.
Oh, don't play the sad music like we care about this.
In this life, we really are bound to our fates after all. I wonder if he went into debt, like buying her a ring or some dumb shit.
Yeah.
Nope, that's... Oh, see? All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere where no one would know us. Heterosexuals 1 and 2. I wanted us to be well off with that $1 million, but now that dream is over. Oh, Lance.
These two characters can suck an egg. Then you are giving yourself up.
Yes, I had planned to run away from this world with my lolly. Oliver even helped us with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back.
He turned on you.
Maybe he didn't want to split the ransom money. That's my guess. It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. He's probably like, this guy's not good enough for my daughter.
Almost definitely.
Yeah. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. I wonder if he cheated. After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control. We left him inside that room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up. She's like, this is the weirdest role-playing. He's like, baby, just go with it.
Just go with it. It's something I've had for a long time. I'm the proto
can't get on
badger.
without
You're the
it.
blue badger. It's gonna be great.
Call me Mr. Proto. Lolly left the first in the blue badger costume.
I don't know if I'm
you're
comfortable.
such a bad badger. And he slaps her and he's like, no,
I'm not the bad badger. Oh my fucking lord. That would mean the person opposite me saw was Miss Pouts.
Right then, the old man just had to wake up. I was careless and he tackled me pretty hard from behind. Then, Oliver put on a bad badger costume. It was a little sexy, took the suitcase with $1 million and ran.
I was like, I can't really be into this if you're actually a dad.
I contacted Lolly right away and warned her that he had a gun. They had no idea that they were related, so I thought it could only end badly. I still don't believe it! Sorry.
That's
Okay,
fine.
voice. That person was not my father. Because if he was, I just killed my own father! Oh damn.
I can relate to this hard.
Lolly, then it really was you?
Wait, why are we still going? She just admitted to
It
it.
was not my father. I mean, because at the stadium, there was a bad badger pulling the suitcase with $1 million in it. And that badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead.
Right.
That's why I used the gun I got from Lance. There was a gunshot, the other person crumpled to the ground, and I ran, scared for my life.
I think the big picture is finally coming into focus, don't you?
Lolly, forgive me. I didn't think it would turn into something so frightening. If only I could have protected you. No, Miss Pop! She shot her own dad without even really knowing who he was?
Oh, flashbacks. If what she says is true.
She's lying? Well, I'm not saying she's truthing. But why would she lie about something like that? What purpose would it serve?
Edgeworth is just secretly a huge Drake and Josh fan. You would be surprised how often people lie without even realizing it's themselves, Kay. It's spherical.
Agent Lang, you're nothing more than a boob! Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
What I mean is listen very carefully to her confession once more, and you'll see. Okay, what do we got? That man was not my father. I mean, because of the stadium. There was a bad badger pulling the suitcase out, but the badger pointed his gun at me, aiming to shoot me dead. Isn't the badger gun blanks, though? Right? I don't know. Then again, and we could just easily say that they switched the guns. Were you able to clearly see the gun?
Yes, I got a very good look at it while it was pointed at me. Oh, Father, why would you try to shoot me? Do you really think a father would shoot his own daughter, Mr. Edgeworth?
Wait, is the misunderstanding here that she thought she was getting shot because the bad badger has a gun? I don't know.
I guess.
That is
I
very
don't want to
disappointing.
believe it myself. Ugh, she's got daddy issues too.
Oh,
But
absolutely.
it's true. My father's left arm was raised with a gun in it. Pointed straight at me. I'm about to die, I thought.
Miss Pouse, please calm down and take a deep breath. And then would you allow me to please hear that last statement one more time?
Yes, of course.
Well, the badger pointed a gun at me in his left hand, aiming to shoot me dead. Should we do it with this one, the Bible, or the missing gun?
Well, the missing gun specifies it's a prop gun, right?
Oh, shit.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I think you were right. My bad.
Huh? Oh.
Fuck.
That jabbit.
It's a
It's a cravat!
It's a
And
cravat.
it's a fashion statement, not a gag! Oh my god.
I'm sorry I wasn't reading that bit.
No, it's because I got too excited. Sorry.
No, that's fine. But the funny gun me to shoot.
It's a cravat!
It's a cravat! It's the height of fashion!
Damn it!
So this then.
Yeah, it's capable of firing blanks.
Oh, fuck. It's out. Well.
Oh,
It's not polite to
never mind.
confuse poor helpless girls,
Oops.
Miss Prosecutor. Until you have some...
Oh, well, the costume was missing the gun, so
Oh, fuck. Costume was missing.
we have the costume, right?
Costume. Okay. We have the bad badger's head, but I don't know anything about it.
Look on the next page.
No, we got
Oh.
the victim's costume.
Damn.
Do we have details on? Because I don't know, but I know Ace Attorney.
Well, he was the victim,
I know
right?
Ace
And she
Attorney,
thought
and
she
it
shot
says
him.
left hand here.
And that's a right hand in the picture.
Hold on. Let's have a look at this. Damn it, Ace Attorney! You can't keep pulling this! They pull it so often. It's like, nah, it's in the other hand. I have here the dossier on your father. And according to this, your father was right-handed. It's literally what saves Edgeworth in his case.
For realsies.
The person pointing a gun at you from the top of the stage was not Mr. Deacon. That's a first! Hold on there, Mr. Prosecutor. I think you need to take a refresher course.
Phoenix sees him being mean to his boyfriend and then like jumps over the side of the boat and clambers up the
Nick,
bridge
what
to
are you
punch him
doing?
in the jaw. He's like, who the hell is this guy? Ah!
He just punches
Stay
him
away
and
from my boyfriend!
he punches him, but it doesn't like impact very
It
hard.
glances off.
And he just hurts his hand. He's like, ow!
Fuck!
Right,
He's
he's just like,
Phoenix!
what a...
This is your problem! And they start getting into like a really bad couples argument right there. And Kay is just kind of like, whoa! I'm gonna give you guys a moment.
Yeah. Lang's just like, well, take this person to jail, I guess. The Bad Badger has a model gun attached to his right hand, which is why the only hand he could have used is his left. Ah, but that gun is a fake. Isn't it possible it went down like that? Agent Lang, were you paying attention to what Miss Palps was saying? Then again, I suppose I can't expect someone who's never set foot in court to catch it. Enough with the smugness. Out with it already. Oh, he's sweating.
Like, he's so hot. His internal
Drips
monologue.
down onto him.
Oh my god, Chubb, focus.
I'm sorry. Miss Palps told us earlier.
There's a bad badger in the suitcase with $1 million in it.
According to you, the Bad Badger had the gun in his left hand, which would mean that he was pulling the suitcase with his right hand. Is that correct, Miss Palps?
Yes, exactly. And I'm sure it was the Bad Badger. It had those huge sunglasses on its face.
But if that's the case, even I can see there's a huge contradiction. Yes, Miss Palps claims to have seen the Bad Badger, yet the Bad Badger had both hands full. These two pieces of information contradict each other, so one must be wrong. It wasn't the Bad Badger, question mark?
Hey. Well, there's something with the disembodied costume part, so maybe both are correct.
Yeah.
It feels like an Ace Attorney thingy that it would do.
They are both correct. Impossible! That just leaves us with an irresolvable contradiction. That literally destroyed my throat. Bad mistake. Miss Palps' entire statement rests on the fact that she... Well, that's wrong. Miss Palps' rests on the fact that she saw sunglasses and a beard. But what if that Bad Badger wasn't wearing pants? What does that have to do with anything?
Just picture it.
Just picture it.
Who could be underneath the costume?
Imagine
What would they look like?
had spiky hair. I have spiky
How defined do you think their musculature would be?
Wait, what do we have to do? This proves that there was a way that... Oh, because missing...
Because it wasn't the body of the Biznu.
Well, no, because the missing gun, it was out of the hand, wasn't it?
Oh, wait, yeah. Yeah, backwards.
Oh, shit. I think you're right.
Maybe not.
Get your head on straight, Mr.
Diddly squat.
That doesn't show diddly squat!
I knew it. What I saw was just a mirage.
Wait, I can explain. Miss Palps said the Bad Badger had a gun in his left hand. Okay, so it's right. But the Bad Badger costume was a little gun attached to his right hand, which is sort of created the contradiction about what they had. Miss Palps' entire statement rests on the fact that she saw sunglasses and a beard. What if the Bad Badger wasn't wearing pants?
Evidence? What about the question mark head?
The head.
Oh, you know what? Because he was probably only wearing that.
Only the head. Oh, I see what you mean.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Costumes have two parts, a head and a body. Oh, he could have worn a different body.
Yeah, he could have swapped them out.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I get it now.
The head Miss Palps saw was probably really the head on the blue badger, Bad Badger. However, it's not possible that the body was an entirely different badger. This is so confusingly dumb. A different badger? Yes, or to put it more bluntly,
so
I believe it was the lower half of this badger. Oh, fuck, we need to pick.
I thought I pointed that out earlier, but I don't think I was very clear about it. And I forgot immediately. Who would have two hands?
Well, it's proto or blue, right? But blue badger's got this, so it could be... Let's go we can afford to just go with one or the other. What the heck is it? It's the proto... Oh.
It's the proto badger.
Yeah, it's just like she speaks like once every fortnight, I swear. Yes. And
why is she here?
I don't know. I assume she might come up in a later case. Yes, and it's a simple matter of process of elimination. Miss Palps was wearing the blue badger costume, so we can eliminate that one. Oh right, okay. That's the reason why. And the pink badger is the one of the wrong colour.
I was like, because she's holding a purse.
It's a pink bow. All that is left is a proto badger costume. Miss Palps, who was the one who wore the proto badger costume?
B.
Lands. Not so fast! I'm here too. Are you saying what I think you are? that lands
He
a
shoves
man...
them both apart.
Yeah, get out the way. I'm being extra. Bad Badger's head and pretended to be Mr. Deacon, on top of which he plotted to shoot Miss Palps while wearing the hideous thing. The stage that was set up in the stadium was nothing more than a setup. And its purpose was to leave Miss Palps into believing she had committed murder.
God, it's good being right.
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 Standing there in front of Miss Palps and pretending to be the victim. It was all done so that she would pull the trigger.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Why exactly would I have had to do all that, huh?
There is but one reason, Lance Mano. You are the real culprit behind the murder of Mr. Oliver Deacon.
What? That's slander. Take it back. You take it back right now, mister.
I'll make sure you take it back, mister.
You
Just
better
out of-
be taking it back.
Just out of curiosity, Lance, which is your dominant hand?
My middle one. I'm left-handed. but what
Middle
does that
hand
have
just
to do
appears
with
out of his
anything?
stomach. It appears from here, from the bone.
Yeah.
It's like,
Like flipping the bird. That's what it has to
damn
do.
it! He's good. It depends according to Miss Palps. Her attacker held a gun in his. Not a vest! Ha! Who is what-handed? Doesn't prove anything. I thought I read that wrong.
I just know they're not going to introduce a cute girl character and then make her the villain. They just kind of don't really do that in Ace Attorney.
No, except...
It's always like the slutty vamp
Yeah,
or
or the goth.
freak X, Y, and Z. Yeah.
And besides, now you're just being accepted except for Dahlia.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of shits on your entire point.
Well, that was one.
It's not like the Proto-Badger is bulletproof. One misfire and he would have found himself dead, right? Objection time. Of course. Logically, if he would have been shot, he probably would be here with us. But I believe he had thought of that as well and prepared accordingly. And this should be all the evidence you... Oh, fuck. This is how Lance made sure that he would be hit by a bullet.
Did he swap the guns with length?
Yes, I think you're right. Swap the
Maybe he
guns.
switched the guns and then he gave him the blank one.
We found a nice one. That's,
Yeah, I did it!
I am not getting anything today. I'm just like, they did a thing.
This is, I don't think this is gonna last much longer than today for
Yeah,
me.
probably. We found one half of the Bad Badger's costume in the hideout at Brokerwell. It was not the same one the victim was wearing, plus it was missing something. And that something was the model gun that appears to fire blanks. What? I mean, what? Miss Palps, where is the gun you use now?
It's kinda... It's sort of, my butthole.
Oh my god.
He threw it away into the sea.
Gross. Phoenix just picks it up like, what's this gun?
He's like, oh! Put it down, honey!
That makes it a bit tough to verify what it was. Although I believe that we can safely assume it was the model gun in question. Not so fast! I've heard enough! All you've been spouting so far is pure conjecture. I admit that as long as the model gun is lost, I can't prove I'm right. Can you imagine if Phoenix was like, hey, what's this gun?
I know.
However,
He did it!
However, I can say that the probability that I am right is very high. Right. Okay, let's pretend you're right. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm good with this. And that the murder...
And are you me?
Yes, and right can be Lang. And that the murder at the stadium was a fabrication. In that case, where do you think the murder really took place, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know yet. Ha! I knew you were full of it. However, I do believe that the murder took place during an earlier time frame.
Please, wait a second. It's simply not possible.
It's still going, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Yeah, because I saw Mr. Deacon after he was restrained by Lance.
She saw the victim in the state of being restrained. Up, more.
I really can't stay much longer for this.
That's alright.
I need to get going.
That's alright, we can finish it next time.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
Bye-bye, everybody.
bye. We'll end here. We know who did it. Like, at this point, like, we've basically finished the case.
Yeah, for realsies. Alright, next time.
See you all next time. I know it's a sudden end, but like, yeah, definitely needs to go.
I'll still be around on Discord.
Yeah.
Not for this. Bye-bye.
Bye.